Comes from page 93, and then I'm going to do on page 94. I'm going to do question 5 also. All right. I just don't want to write it down because I might go over with this one. Is it clear? All right. And after that, the last thing that we do is try out 51. Can you see that? Okay. So here, not a big deal. So obviously, using the general term, you are supposed to find the seventh term. Is it necessary for you to find R here? Is it necessary to find R?
Yes.
Okay. So, you know that you are looking for the seventh term, is not so?
Yes.
So let me just take this off. R plus 1 term. So it's R plus 1 equals to 7. So R should equal to what? 6. That is very important. So we go 9C6. Yeah? So this is going to give me the seventh term. So that you need to perhaps change this square root b to powers of half and so on. Okay? So the first is a squared over square root b raised to the 9 minus 6 power. Very straightforward. And then square root b over a raised to the 6 power. Okay, so 9 minus 6 becomes 3. So I'm going to put a 3 here. I hope everybody gets it. Then square root of b. So this is a value that you can find. So this is going to be a squared times 3. This is b raised to the power of a half times 3. You with me? Then this is b raised to the power half times 6 for a raised to the power of 6. That's fine? Alright? 9C6. Then you have got a to the 6th power over b to the power 3 over 2. That should be multiplied with b raised to the power of 3 over a raised to the power of 6. Obviously the a is cancelled. And you are going to be left with b. 9C6. Now you have got your b. Remember you have got 3 minus. So when you are dividing, what do you do with the indices? You have got b minus 3 halves. Right. 9C6 is 84. So it's 84 raised to the power, b raised to the power of 3 over 2. Ahead, or 1.5 for the square root of b. Thank you. But let's leave it like that. Okay, let's come to this question. And the way the question is asked is very important. The first 3 terms of an AP are 4x and y, respectively. The first 3 terms of a GP are x, y, and 18. Let me first look at when it's an AP. So if it's an AP, then it's going to be x minus 4 should equal to y minus x. For you to have a difference. It's not so. So this is going to create an equation. Because remember, this is first term, second term, third term. So what I did here, I said term 2 minus term 1 should equal to term 3 minus term 2. Does that make sense? Right. So I kind of want my formula in the equation in the form ax plus by equals to c. In that form, equals to the number on its own. Alright? So I'm going to have 2x minus y equals to 4. Okay? Or I will make x the subject of the formula, or y the subject of the formula. Because I might be substituting this into the other one. Alright? Or I might see minus y equals to minus 2x plus 4. So y equals to 2x minus 4. This is better here because I might be substituting that in, because the other one is geometric. So when it's a GP, now the GP, the terms are x, y, 18. That's term 1. term 2, term 3. So you need a common ratio, and a common ratio is calculated by taking y over x is equal to 18 over y. When you do that, you are going to end up with y squared equals to 18x. So this for y should be substituted there in order for me to find the value. But it's very important that you see it says given that x and y are positive. So when I substitute for x here, for y, I might get some quadratic where 1 is negative. I should not consider the negative one. And also the hint is find the value, not values, the value of x, implying that x only has one value that we are going to consider. Same here, value of y, also implying that we only have one value for y to consider because of that sentence there. Here, the question asks you to find the fourth term, so you're going to use T sub n formulas for an AP, A plus, n minus 1 times b, and T sub n, which is a r raised to the power n minus 1 for a GT. So you exactly know what to do. So from here, substituting that for y, that gives me 2x minus 4 all squared equals to 18x. This is going to be 4x squared if you multiply it out. Then you're going to have 2x times negative 4, that's an 8x. With another 8x, that's going to give you 16. X plus 16. I hope you understand how to get that. Just 2x minus 4 times 2x minus 4. Square that, double of 2x times 4. There. Alright, otherwise do that. Then obviously equal to 18x. So it's 4x squared minus 16x minus 18x minus plus 16 is equal to 0. 4x squared minus 34x plus 16 is equal to 0. Go ahead and divide that by 2. So that's going to be 2x squared minus 17x plus 8 is equal to 2. Are we together with me? Yes. Right, 2 times 8 is 16. So we're looking for two numbers. If you multiply, give you 16. And if you add them, give you negative 17. 1 and 16? 1 and 16, she said? So 2x squared minus 16 minus x plus 8 equals 0. Are you sure? It's 1 and 16. So here I have 2x outside x minus 8 minus 1 x minus 8. Right? So 2x minus 1 is equal to 0, or x minus 8 is equal to 0. So far so good. X is equal to 1 over 2, or x is equal to 8. So here x is still positive, but maybe the value of y that we are going to sub here will give us one value of y to be negative, and then we don't regard that. So let's use that equation. Y equals to 2x plus 4. Now that we have the values, if x is a half, that's 2 by a half, plus 4, that's 1 plus 4. That's just going to give you y equals to, you do not make a mistake, it's supposed to be 2x minus 4 now. 2x minus 4. Then y equals to 2, which is a half, and y equals to minus 3, 1 minus 3. So, in that, then also this one becomes invalid. So the only value of x we're going to take is this. Therefore, the corresponding value of y, because of when y equals to 2 by 8 minus 4. That is 16 minus 4 is 12. So y equals 2. Now we have got our two answers for x and y. We're going to use these answers now to find our fourth term. Is that fine? Alright. So I'm going to do this. I think you have this one. Okay? So I'm just going to clean that one so that you can find those two values. So to find part B of the question. So we are looking for the, when x is, let's use here 4xy. So when it's an AP, it's 4x comma y, but we know that x is what? 8 and y is 12. So the fourth term will be our a plus 4 minus 1, and our d also happens to be 4. Does that make sense? When it's a GP, we have got the sequence is x, y, and 18. Né? It's x, comma y, comma 18. But we know that x is 8, that is 12, and that is 18. So what is the common ratio? 12 over 8, same as 18 over 12, which is 3 over 4. Is it 3 over 4? 3 over 2. Yeah, 3 over 2. 1.5. And also we know that a equals 8. Is it not so? So our fourth term will be a, which is 8, times 3 halves, then 4 minus 1. Alright, so what is the answer here? And what is the answer here? But our a here happens to be what? 4 there as well. Né? So 4 plus, that's 12. This answer is 16. So far so good. Here you have got 3. 27 over 8. Answer is 27.
Because you think
The answer on the bottom. Now, let's do one. Go to page 94. While I write the question down, you can try it. It's question 5.